Hi! Down at the Silky head office here in Australia, we put our heads together the other day and thought we might do something a little bit fun, a little bit different. And we thought we might pretty up a couple of our Silky's products. So we chose some pole saws. Now, you might be thinking, what do we mean pretty up? Well, we were really just initially thinking we'd have some fun and make a couple of pole saws a bit different than what they normally look like. But then in hindsight, we actually realised that through us just trying to make some pole saws a bit different and give you something unique that maybe, well, that definitely nobody else has, we actually came up with a really great idea, or so we think. So I'll show you what they are. You may have already seen them on social media, but this is our flaming hot, as we called it, Hayauchi pole saw. This is a 6.3 metre telescopic pole saw. Some of you may have used these. They're absolutely fantastic. Great blades, cut really quickly, and there's really not a lot of substances that you won't get through. These will do palm fronds, these will do gums, pretty much anything. But this is very special because we have turned two of the poles into this gorgeous, like, rich sort of cherry red colour, which is just really, really cool. And in the sun, it's amazing. The upside of, other than just making it look really pretty, that we've realised is some of the arborists out there tell us that when you're pruning, a palm tree or any sort of tree at this height of 6.3 metres, that's really tall. And then if you're holding the pole, you may have a couple more metres of height to add to that. It sometimes can be a little bit tricky figuring out exactly where you're actually putting that blade, so for accuracy of where you're going to cut. So having these cool colours, we're hoping that this actually makes it a lot easier for you to spot where that blade is. I'll show you the other one we did. This is the Hayate. So this is a 7.7 metre pole saw, and we did this amazing blue colour. So I'm trying to think what we called it now. Ice cold or something like that. Anyway, we had fun coming up with the names. But it's again this brilliant colour that's got a great depth to it, but still bright in the sun, and again it's going to help with that accuracy. But even better than all of that, you're going to be the only person with a Hayate pole saw with two blue poles at the front and then your two silver at the bottom like they normally have. Another little side point that we've been told that people are like really keen to own one of these is if you've got this, and say you've got a team of boys and you give this to Joe in the morning and it comes back at the end of the day and there's a kink in the handle, then we know exactly who might be responsible for doing that. Whereas ordinarily, you've got four of these pole saws, they all end up at the workshop at the end of the day, and everyone denies ever having used that particular pole saw. But if it's the blue one, then it's quite obvious who had it and who might be having a little chat to about how we use these properly. So they're pretty exciting. Our nice flaming hot Hayauchi and our ice cold Hayate. You'll be very, very lucky and very unique if you own one of these. And to make that happen, we've actually decided to put these up for auction. So we're not setting a price on them. We're going to auction them. That means they could go for as low as $20, but we're hoping they don't because we had another idea. We thought, let's give back and do something good for the community. So there is a state school that has been wanting to do a project to create a Zen garden, a Japanese style garden where the children can go if they're feeling a little bit stressed or if they're having a bad moment or they just need to chill. They thought that putting the Zen garden in might be a really nice area for children to be able to go and just chill out and also learn a bit about another culture. And because these saws are made in Japan and incredibly high quality from a company called Silky, we thought what a better way to put some money toward this garden to help the school get this happening for the kiddies. So with that in mind, whatever profits are made from the sale of these two pole saws, we will be donating it to the school to put toward their Zen garden. So come on guys, get together, place your bids, and hopefully we can raise lots of money for these kids to make an amazing garden and also give you a pretty unique pole saw to be showing around.